Hey guys, I'm here with a very exciting video for you guys. I've been waiting and longing and thinking about making this video for you guys, and I finally got all the materials I needed, all the supplies, and came up with all of the information that we possibly could need. Now, as you've noticed from the title of this video, you're probably like, where is this going? Well, what is she talking about? And you may have read the description and you kind of got an idea, but not really. But guys, I am about to give you a secret that I don't think most colorists are really aware of. I think you're aware of it without really being aware of it, if that makes any sense. Now, I know you've noticed on my channel with quite a few of my hauls, I've been purchasing more of the higher end pencils and supplies. And you've been like, okay, wait a minute, Dollar Diva, what are you doing? I thought you would never purchase a Faber-Castell, and I thought you would never purchase a Koh-i-noor or Derwent. What are you doing? Well, guys, if you've been paying close attention, you've noticed I've only been purchasing small sets of these higher end pencils. So you've probably seen me haul the Faber-Castell Polycromos 12 count. You've probably seen me haul the Albert watercolor pencils, the Faber-Castell Pit Pastel pencils, the 12 count Koh-i-noor Polycolor, the Tritone Koh-i-noor pencils, the Derwent Color Soft pencils, and last but not least, the Inktense Derwent color pencils. Now, all of these pencils are in count of 12. Now, I know a lot of you have said, like on Facebook, oh my goodness, Necee, if you get the 12, you are going to want the full set. You're going to want that 120 Faber-Castell Polychromos. Like, don't even tempt yourself. You're going to want it. So I was like, okay, yeah, that may be true. Yeah, okay. But guys, I have found a way to turn your small 12 set pencils into a complete set, pretty much. Okay? Now, it may not be complete as in, oh, it's the exact same thing, but you can achieve amazing results from this one set of pencils. Now, how, you may say, one can do this? Okay, guys, I'm about to let you in on the little secret, that we have here, okay? Now, what we're going to do is let's start off with turning our 12 count of Faber-Castell into a larger set, possibly 120 set, okay? Now, how can I do that? First, let's give you the stats or the statistics. Now, what makes Faber-Castell different from, let's say, we have here your hero pencils. What makes them different? Number one, what makes them different is the pigment, the amount of pigment that's in them. So they both are supposed to be oiled-based pencils, right? Well, the hero pencils may have a little more wax in them, but both of them have wax in it, actually. But Faber-Castell is a little smoother because it has more oil content. Now, it also is more vibrant for the most part because it has more pigment in it. So every pencil pretty much is made from the exact same basis, wax, oil, and pigment. You know, wax or oil, wax and oil and pigment. Some are made from just wax and pigment. Some are made from wax, oil, and pigment. Even your Holbeins have a tiny bit of wax in them. Just a tiny bit, but they're more oil based. So, or I think they're oil based. Don't quote me on that, but I heard someone say that they have a tiny bit of wax in it. But anyway, for the most part, that's what you got. The only difference I said is like the pigments, okay? So how are we going to turn this 12 set into a 120? All right, guys. You see you have your basic colors here for the most part, okay? And you may say, I can't work with that. That's just not enough colors. I need more colors to really make a picture pop and be beautiful. Well, what you can do, number one, and I learned this from the lovely Erin. She mentioned that she has a smaller set of Faber-Castell, okay, the 12 set, plus a few open stocks. So she said what she does is if she doesn't like a particular color, she would mix the colors. For example, this green is not very dark, okay? So she told me to lay down a very, very light base of green, then lay down a very, very light base of black. Then lay down another couple of light layers of the green again, and that will make your green lighter. I mean, that would make your green darker. Okay, let's say you would like to get a darker blue. Well, you lay down a light layer of blue, light layer of black, another light couple layers of blue, and you have your dark, deep blue. Let's say you want a lighter blue than this one. Lay down your light layer of blue, lay down you some white, and lay down you a couple more of blue. You can actually make colors, create colors, guys, with this little teeny weeny 12 set, okay? Now, let's say you can't make a color, right? You just, I want a specific seafoam green, okay? What you would need to do is get your hero pencils or any oil-based pencils, your Ohuhu or your Marco Raffine or whatever oil-based pencils you have, and use those. And you can either use those and then maybe put the same color or a similar color on top of the Faber-Castell to make the color really pop, or you can just use this in particular places and just use the Faber-Castell in places where you want more vibrancy. Because to be honest, you don't always want a pop of color every single place in your picture. Some places in your picture you may want pastel colors or something light or not a whole lot of pigment. So you can also blend oil-based and oil-based together. So your darkest portion of your picture, you may want to use the Faber-Castell. The lighter portion, you may want to use the hero pencils. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with this. We're going to do a demonstration of how we can accomplish this with one of these flowers. All right, guys. But first and foremost, and I also have some pencils here called Coloré. They are very, very, very similar to me to the Faber-Castell also. They're actually more similar to me than the Hero pencils because they have this pigment about them that's amazing. Okay, I just want to show you a few of the swatches of the Coloré pencils. See the vibrancy of these pencils? Beautiful. Look at that. So I don't know if these are oil-based or what, but they are absolutely beautifully pigmented and they go on very, very, very smooth and kind of has that kind of chalk kind of feel, you know, but it's really, really nice. So I'll start out with the heroes to check and see how they are working for me. But let me turn to my Faber-Castell paper color chart. Here we go, Polycromos, and we'll just sit that up here. All right, guys, so let's see. What color do we want the flowers to be? Or one flower. So first and foremost, let's kind of get us a piece of scratch paper to test, sorry guys, to test out our paper. To test out our colors. So maybe we can do a deep scarlet red. That seems to be a nice color. So we have that red. Let's see if I can find a red in my heroes that looks more like that red. Permanent red, regular red, strawberry red. Let's try the scarlet red. 73. Okay. 73 and the scarlet, deep scarlet red. All right, let's see how they look together. Oh yeah, that's the exact same color. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Whoa, you see that, guys? Do you see that? You see it's the same color. Faber-Castell is on the top, Hero is on the bottom. So let's try this flower here, okay? So let's start out with my lightest color. Well, let's do one leaf in the Hero, and then let's do the leaf beside it in the Polychromos. So I'm going to start out with this light layer. Now, as you know, you can't do a whole lot of layers with the Hero pencils. So that's my one layer. And let's see if I can just build up a couple of layers of this same color. All right, let's put a little bit more pressure on this pencil. And we'll try blending and all that good stuff later. Okay, I got hard pressure on this pencil, okay? All right, so you see that flower. Now let's do the flower beside it. Let's, with the Polychromos. Okay, light layer. Okay. Now let's do another light layer. Okay. Now let's give it a hard layer. Kind of burnish it because we're not adding any more layers to this one. Okay, there you go. So as you can see, this scarlet red is a little lighter, so let me go with a little bit darker red in my Hero pencils. So which red is a little darker? Maybe the strawberry, 13. Let's try the strawberry one right here. Just going in with a dark, hard layer. Okay. Nope, we need a little bit darker. How about I do a blood red, 109. Okay, I'll do that one right here. Just going on in with the hard pressure. Just to see what we got. Okay, that's a little bit too dark. So I'm sure we could probably match exact colors if we tried. Okay, guys. So now let's just stick with the scarlet red. Now what we're going to try now is a little blending. So I'm going to use the black Hero and the white, not white, the black Hero and the black to make a darker gradient. All right, so let's try it. Okay, there's my Faber-Castells. Let's put them over here. So first, let's try it on this leaf over here. Let me position myself right. Okay, so I'm going to do a light, very, very light coat of the red, deep scarlet red. Now I'm just going to put that black right here where I want that gradient to be. Or I want it to be darker red. This is the making of the colors. This is one thing you can do to make your set larger. Okay. So now I'll put a couple more layers. And I'm just blending it out using the lightest color, which is my red. Okay, so you see how that worked? Now let's do the same thing with the Hero pencils right here beside it. Let's do this lighter. Well, no, I was supposed to do the red first. Now let's do the black, very, very, very light, right at the end, at the beginning of the leaf. Now let's do another layer of the red. And one thing about these Hero pencils, they don't like light pressure too much. They don't too much care for light pressure. They like hard pressure. And that's what I like. I like pencils that allow me to do hard pressure. Okay, so now I'm going to do my last layer. I'm going to try not to be, oh, goodness. I don't want it to be shadowy for you guys. Maybe I can do it like this. Let's do a harder pressure. Okay, there we go. Now they pretty much look the same, right? Right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to mix the two colors. We're going to do the black with the Hero and the red with the Faber-Castell. Okay, so first you can actually do one color of something with your Hero pencil, and then maybe something else you can color with the Faber-Castell, or you can mix the two colors of the Faber-Castell maybe to make a darker color. Or test number 2 is using both colors together on top of one another because they both are oil based. So let's say you want to get a particular color, and I should have put my red down first. Put your lightest color down first always. Okay. Now I think I'm going to give it a little bit harder pressure. I could just layer and layer and layer and layer, but guys, I hate doing that. I'm such a bad layerer. Let's give it a little more darkness going up that way. Okay, so there you have mixing the two colors. That makes a vibrant color. Or you can blend two totally different colors and not just make the Faber-Castell darker. You may want to use the cadmium yellow. Let's do another flower. We'll do this one up here. You may want to use the cadmium yellow, but you want it to gradient to more of an orange type. So let's say we'll use the cadmium yellow, which is a very, very bright yellow. And we are going to do the yellow orange from the Hero, which is my 99. Where is my number 99? There it is, 99. And we're going to end with a darker, maybe Harvest Gold, which is number 119 in the Hero pencils. Okay, so we're going to use 2 Hero pencils and 1 Faber-Castell. And our Faber-Castell is going to be our lightest color, so we're going to blend them all out with that one. So now let's start with the leaf here. Let's see, now I'm going to do this leaf here so you can see it without a shadow. So I'm doing a very light one. Now I would like my next transition color to be my 99, my yellow orange. We're going to see if they layer pretty good. Now my darkest color will be my 119 of my Hero. And I'm doing hard pressure because it's not laying down super. And then my cadmium yellow of my Faber-Castell. And I'm going to use that Faber-Castell to blend all 3 of them together. To really just blend them and burnish them. That looks good, guys. Wow. Okay. Looks pretty good. I don't care for mixing them like that. It looks okay, but I would probably just do one totally Faber-Castell and then another, Hero. So let's see if I can do another leaf here with just Faber-Castell. And then use the, what is this? Burnt ochre. Oh, they pretty much are doing the exact same thing. Almost. Now, you're not going to get exact quality out of your cheaper pencil, your less expensive pencil. But hey, this is super, super close. So that's the Faber-Castell and the Hero mixed. That's just the Faber-Castell. And then let's try just the Hero. So let's do lemon yellow. 04. Okay, and probably let's do this one. Now I'm doing harder pressure. Okay, they pretty much look almost the same. Not using the exact same colors, keep that in mind, but similar colors. And that's what you have. Let me zoom out. So there you have it, guys. That's the example. Okay, so now let me give you your comparable items. So you see how you can mix the Hero with Faber-Castells and pretty much get a very, very, very nice mixture and create a beautiful picture. So that was your demo for that. Now let's put that away. Our next comparable item, you can supplement. Now this one is a little kind of weird because now you can get the 72 set of Prismacolor Premieres for like $24 on Amazon. And you can get the 132 for like $40. So the price of Prismacolor is really, really, really going down. Really getting a lot cheaper than it used to be. But you can supplement the Prismacolor with the Prismacolor Scholars. The colors that you don't have in the Prismacolor Premieres, you can add the Scholars in with it. The only difference in between these two is the more pigment, and it's just a little harder pencil. So the places you want more vibrancy, but actually these pencils are very, very vibrant. I completed a picture with just these and it was a beautiful, okay? The leads are a little bit harder, just a tiny bit, and it's a little bit waxier, but you can supplement them to create yourself a larger set. So let's say if you get the full set of these, which is 60 for $15, $16, and then you get the 72 set of this, you have quite a few pencils. You almost got your 150, okay? You got like, almost your 132. So, hey, that's pretty good. And let's see, how much will that cost? You can get the 72 for $24, and you can get the 60 of these for about $13. So $37 compared, and that'll be how many pencils? 60 plus 70 is 132. Okay, 72 and 60, 132. And you'll be paying the same thing, and you might be getting the same pencils, but hey, whatever, that's just an idea. Just an idea. Okay, also, you can supplement ones like the Blick pencils, which may cost you $30, $40, which is supposed to be a wax pencil. Supplement them with your Crayolas. You can get the 50 or the 100 of Crayolas. Put these two together, just like we did in this picture. Mix them together. Make you a larger set. Okay. The next one you can supplement are the color softs. You can actually supplement them with the color red pencils. No, this is Uplay. Where are my color red pencils? Oh, I don't have my color red pencils. Let me go get my color red pencils. I forgot my color red pencils was in the other side of my pencil bag. You can supplement the color softs with, or add them to it, the color red pencils. They have beautiful, beautiful color pigment, and they remind me of each other. You can also use your Scholars with them because they're very, very comparable to each other. These are wax and these are wax. You can also add in your Crayolas because all of these are going to have different colors. The red in this one is not going to be the same as the red in this one, nor the red in this one. So, hey, you have a lot of different colors. And we have the, we have the Polycolor, the 12. You can supplement these because they're oil-based with your hero pencils, or more like my favorite, the Marco Refine or Refine. You can get the 72 set, and you can make this set so much larger because these only come in a 72, so you'll pretty much have what you need, right? Exactly. So that is a beautiful combination right there, guys. Seriously, I absolutely love that. And we have the watercolor Faber-Castell Polycromos. You can supplement those with the Faber-Castell Aquarelle pencils. Now, these are on like eBay and Amazon for only like $24. So you can get 24 and have 12, and you'll have you a nice little set without paying so much money for the 36 set of these, okay? So that's how you can supplement stuff. And you can also supplement your different ones with your Prang pencils. Prang is a very nice, inexpensive brand that colors very well. So guys, that's my comparison. And I will be doing a demonstration video of finishing a whole picture using one of these methods of using the Faber-Castell and the Hero together, and you can see the finished product, or using the Prismacolor Scholars and the Prismacolor Premiers together, so you can see a completed picture and how they work. So the only difference pretty much in pencils, I said it before, the pigment, the wax or the oil, or the wax and the oil, and also the feel of the pencil, the creaminess, how it feels in your hand. All of that plays a factor, but you get the same result from a lot of your lower end pencils that you do from your higher end pencils. So if you enjoy using your higher end pencils and they just give you vibrancy, then add them to a lower costing pencil and you can create a beautiful picture. So that's the cheat code. That's the fake it till you make it, guys. So fake it until you can make it to be able to buy a 120 count Faber-Castell set. Or if you don't want to buy a 120 Faber-Castell set, then I plan to fake it. I don't even want to make it. Because I like budgeting. But if I run across the Faber-Castell at a good price, you better believe I'm getting me 120 Faber-Castell and getting me a 150 Prismacolor and all that good stuff. But until it becomes very, very inexpensive, this is what I'm doing, guys. So join me. Try it out. Let me know if this works for you. Let me know in the comments below if you've done this before, or if you've always been doing this and you never really realized you've been doing it. So guys, that's what we have. So I'm going to do a page with you guys on another video, but thank you. I'm so happy I was able to make this video with you and share this information with you guys. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, rate. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and I'll make more videos like this. And I would like to say a goodbye until next time. Happy coloring.